Hello everyone, I am Xerix, Lord Sentinel, and welcome back to Century of Economy. When we left off, every faction was still growing, with the Americans on the verge of discovering something massive. Now, on to the action! The Triumph takes advantage of her explorer crew and upgrades the tutorial island with a town, thereby claiming it for the French. Back at the home island, the Duke docks home her cargo of gold and silver, revealing a solid gold 100 coin. In Voya Nui Bay, the Amazon and Intrepid spot two canoes, but are too far away to attempt to talk to them. Like the French, the Spanish place a town upgrade on the strange island to their east. The Buscador uses her hoist arm to unload the upgrade. Once the upgrade is placed, the Spanish realize they have stumbled onto a lagoon, and there might be treasure inside of it. Elsewhere, the Santa Isabel makes for home, while the Alonso moves to receive the chieftain from the Príncipe de Asturias. At the end of their turn, the Spanish scrape together enough gold to buy a trading port upgrade. The American canoes sail on, heading toward Voya Nui Beach. Elsewhere, the rest of the canoes and the Swift Victory make land at the Triangle Island. The crew of the Sea Wind couldn't properly see what they had docked at under the cover of darkness. Now in the sunlight, the Sea Wind explores, finding a massive structure. Behold, the castle! Truly massive in scale, the castle dominates the center of the map. Its 4 towers each have 2 cannons associated with them that have extended megacard range. The center area of the castle can be accessed from any one of the 4 docks, but each tower can only be accessed from the dock closest to it. The full rules for the castle can be found in the rules for the game, linked in the description below. The Sea Wind found many things at the castle, among them blood money, enemy of the state, the Martyr's Amulet, and a French royal decree. The Freedom's banner joins the Sea Wind at the castle, and loads what the Sea Wind did not take. Behind them, the Rattlesnake is docked at the Gold Island once again. Back in American waters, the rest of the fleet has no idea of the momentous discovery the Sea Wind has just made. They are focused on sailing west, beyond Pride Rock. At the end of their turn, the Americans spend some gold and expand their home island. English waters. They are focusing on gathering chests, but are also gathering metals from the hidden cove. Pirate waters. They are slowly pushing west and east. The Bloody Jewel is returning, passing the Star of Siam and Asp. To the right, the Bonnie Liz sails boldly into the east. With help from a trade current in her immense size, the Guishan makes land at the Minerals Island. Elsewhere, cursed ships make land at Poseidon's Eye. In the background, the Fiddler's Green and Sea Monkey have docked home. As she passes the Dijon, the Amazon relates news of what she saw in Voya Nui Bay. Tutorial Island is upgraded with a trading port, while several French runners dock and load food. Sailing south once again, the Liebly returns to the portal. Her crew believe they spy another island to the west, but are not certain. At the end of their turn, the French spend a good chunk of gold and put 4 ships into the water, along with 2 town and trading port upgrades. La Vengeance, with captain, helmsman, explorer, and oarsman. Le Lion, with captain, helmsman, explorer, and oarsman. Début de l'Aventure, with explorer, helmsman, and oarsman. La Géographe, with Amiral Gaston de Saint-Cré, captain, helmsman, and oarsman. The Buscador returns to the home island and loads the trading port upgrade. Several ships dock at once, among them the Santa Isabel. She reveals a solid gold 100 value coin, which she doubles with the Jade UT. Excited about their discovery, the Sea Wind and Freedom's banner make full sail to the home island to spread the news of the castle. The recently launched Bellevue sails off the coast of the home island, sporting Commodore Edward Preble. In the west, 3 American ships load lumber from Pride Rock. At their home island, they launch again, putting 2 ships into the water. Spirit with helmsman, and Columbia. Pirate waters. The Star of Siam has made land at the Gold Island. The Asp continues to sail west, following the Crescent Rose. Gold continues to pile up on the home island. The Crescent Rose has made land! Sailing west with the help of her built-in extra action, she has found another part of Poseidon's Eye. She explores, finding more lumber and some silver and gold. At the end of their turn, the pirates launched 3 ships: Raven's Neck, Darkhawk II, and Shadow, each with a helmsman. Once again using a trade current, the Guishan docks home a cargo of minerals. The Sea Monkey makes for Poseidon's Eye, while the Gnat and Leech make for home. The Curse launched at the end of their turn, putting several ships into the water: Hangman's Joke, Dark Pact with Chieftain, Pestilence, Cyclone, and some native canoes. The canoes are spawned at Poseidon's Eye. The Vengeance and Lion each load an island upgrade. The Amazon brings news of the strangers in Voyinui Bay, while St. Croix gets his sea legs sailing north. At the eastern portal, the Liblu takes the remaining treasure. The Wasp ventures into new territory. With a now decent amount of gold on their home island, the Spanish begin to make serious long-term plans. The Buscador takes the trading port to the lagoon, escorted by the Profeta. Sailing around the southern half of the lagoon, the Alonso finds a new dock. At the end of their turn, the Spanish spend a good chunk of their newfound wealth, putting 7 ships with 2 cargo masters into the water. El Dorado with Angelica, Bianco, and helmsman. La Cordoba with helmsman. The Joya del Sol with Master Bianco and helmsman. Concepcion with helmsman. Isabella with helmsman. La Monarca with helmsman. And El San Francisco with helmsman. Across the sea, the Americans gather lumber from the Archway Island. News of the castle has spread, and the Sea Wind returns to it to load more gold. In the foreground, the Frontier takes damage as she loads spices over the reef. In Voyinui Bay, the canoes make land. Given an extra action, they explore, with one finding a marksman's map and some gold, and the other finding weapons and more gold. Ships converge on the home island, each bearing either resources or gold. A canoe reveals the Frond of Fisaga. The Providence joins the Carolina at the Archway Island to load lumber. Awash in sunlight, the Americans condense their loose gold into a couple hundred value coins. At the end of their turn, they launch, putting the Enterprise into the water. Across the seas, the English continue to gather buried chests of treasure. The Hyena has found several, while the Dawn Treader returns with lumber from the Pyramid Island. At the far Gold Island, the Hound finds 3 buried chests. The Crescent Rose takes all the treasure to be found on this part of Poseidon's Eye. A wide shot of pirate waters. The Shadow and Darkhawk sail west to the island there, while the Raven's Neck sails to Sharktooth Island. In the east, the Bonnie Liz and Bloody Jewel attempt to track down the Quest Fort. They pass the island that the Jewel discovered on her Whirlpool trip. The Great Turtle partially blocks the way, but is no real hindrance. The maps of Alexandria have revealed the dangerous Maelstrom sigil on its back. At the end of their turn, the pirates launch the Cassandra. The Sea Monkey leads its squadron back to Poseidon's Eye. The Alexander leaves the western portal, which now sports the mercenary fort, Erebor. The curse constructed on a previous turn, giving them control of the portal and its island. Entering Voyinui Bay, the Dijon and Duc de Bourgogne spot the American canoes. Departing together, the Vengeance, Lion, and Debut sail west, heading first for the Triangle Island. The Liblu passes the upgraded Tutorial Island. To the right, the Triumph sails south to explore areas of the sea that the Liblu has not yet reached. Venturing out into unknown waters, the Wasp has found the Split Island. She uses her built-in Explorer to take all the treasure on the island, and discovers medicine. Again, using her hoist arm, the Buscador upgrades the town on the lagoon to a trading port. She is joined by her sister Hoist, El Dorado, who loads a cargo of lumber from the lagoon. Multiple ships dock at Kanohi Island, loading metals. At the castle, the Sea Wind and Rattlesnake find and load even more gold. The Cheyenne is close at hand, and her crew behold the castle for the first time. The Americans have a large cache of lumber on their home island, in addition to several hundred gold. At the end of their turn, they buy 3 town and port upgrades. The Cassandra sails to join the Shadow and Darkhawk at the Food Island. In the center, pirate ships come and go from the home island. The Curse take a lackluster turn, but then launch, putting 2 ships into the water at Erebor. Boneyard with Helmsman and Explorer, and Nightmare with Explorer. And that wraps up this report. The castle has been found at last. There are still a few hidden surprises left, but the castle is one of the few things I was most excited about for this game. If you want to see what happens next, make sure you're subscribed. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.